Welcome! Let's talk about Miss Universe Philippines preliminary swimsuit competition. My name is Dani. Welcome to the channel. If you like content like this, please consider subscribing and hitting that notifications bell. And if you'd like to support the channel, check out memberships or hit that super thanks button. These women are incredible, but there's always a few performances that stick out, so I'm going to share the ones that stood out to me. Australia. Very fit, great posture, and really nice eye contact with the camera. And let me tell you, that is something that is not easy to do. And that's something that I actually wish that a lot of other contestants would improve on for finals. Just really search for that camera. Lock eyes. Mandawe. Very confident. Well-rehearsed routine here. Oh my gosh, just this like piercing eye contact. My one note for her though is just be careful of the mouth expressions here. You don't want to like too much, right, on stage. So just like pull that back just a little bit. She also did miss that last look on camera, but I mean, she just did so well though at the front of the runway. So it was not like that big of a deal for her because she did so well. Bukidnon, I have to say, really nice wrap removal here with that spin turn. Also, she's just so beautiful on stage, so that doesn't hurt. Zambales, oh my goodness. So nice opening pose here. Really beautiful eyes, I have to say. Like her hair and makeup, wow. Through this competition, fantastic. Whoever's doing this, spot on. Keep it up. She really had these well-executed poses as well as transitions, and I will say she looks great at every single angle. Like she really knows how to work different angles. I will add though that I do feel like she needed to just relax a little bit. I felt like you could see a little bit of tension in the neck, right? So you could kind of see it in these front muscles whenever she would, right there, whenever she would turn to the side. So just relax that. You're doing a great job. Kayinta, she had her signature side walk down the stairs. I kind of love that she always does that. She's also super confident. The eyes are so expressive for her. Once again, it's like always. And she has such a genuine smile, and she really nailed her exiting angle and pose. Well done. Hawaii is so beautiful. I do wish she hadn't have done the red lip for swim. I feel like she would have had time to throw on the red lip for gown later, but she was really confident, very fit, and she did get a really nice look at the end, right into that camera. Bakaora, really strong opening pose here. Love the hair pulled back for her, really beautiful makeup. This is probably some of my most favorite makeup I've ever seen on her. I just love this look. It's really working well on stage for her. Legs for days, okay, we know that, but I will say that this entire routine was so smooth. So smooth. She's getting one of my top scores for this. Kabantuan, this is a good performance. I definitely feel like it's in that semi-finalist realm, and that's mainly because I felt like she was missing some more eye contact with the camera. SoCal had some really nice posing on the top of the stairs. She was really confident throughout this routine. I will say that we did miss the close-up shots of her at the end of the runway. The shots were not consistent. Some contestants we saw like full body, some of them it was mainly on face. So I personally wish in the future every contestant gets the same look. But one thing I have to say that I forgot to mention, the HD cameras were incredible. No wonder it took forever to upload. I can't imagine how large those files were. Wow, I felt like I was there. Amazing. Let me get back on track. SoCal though, that ending shot, perfect. United Kingdom, great walk, especially down the runway. Oh, it just felt powerful. I was like, yes, I am loving this energy. She also walked in a straight line, and I know it sounds like, shouldn't we all be able to do that? No, it's actually kind of tricky once you add in poses and turns and things like that. It's tough to stay on the line, and she did that very well. She had some really great transitions and facial expressions, and I just feel like she's putting in the effort. She's putting in the work, and I really hope it's rewarded. Kamigan was so gorgeous on stage. Whoever did this hair and makeup, well done. She just looks so fresh. So fresh. She just did such a great job. I feel like I liked this look even more than I liked her in interview. Just wow. Iloilo City. So I expected her to be strong for this competition. I think that she was. She was really pretty on stage. Gosh, super fit. Her body kind of reminds me of Miss Universe Venezuela 2018. Remember? So fit as well. Just abs, right? Abs. Wow. You know what they say? Abs are made in the kitchen. If y'all want abs. But I would say though, I feel like there was some tension in her body and she just needs to breathe. She needs to breathe. Like, one thing about her overall, I would say, whether we're talking interview or on stage, I feel like she needs to pull back. Pull back a little bit for finals. You gotta take it easy. You gotta look like everything that I'm doing on stage is so effortless. You can't, it's weird in pageants. It's like you kind of can't look like you're trying, right? It's just like, this is just so simple for me, right? And I feel like if she doesn't just breathe and relax on stage, then that can affect her score for finals. Baguio is gorgeous, so I feel like the face card is really going to help her here, although I do feel like her transitions between poses could be a little bit cleaner at the end of the runway. So if I were her, I would review that footage and figure out how can I make that a little bit cleaner for finals. Cavite, so this performance, I prefer it to her runway performance, which granted that's a different type of competition, but this is really suiting her. She had a really smooth routine. She had a lot of nice posing and transitions, and she's just really beautiful. But once again, a little bit more eye contact with the camera. I would have loved that. Tagig. Okay. She's got height. She's towering over half of the contestants. All right. I mean, great for her. She had such a commanding pose though. Really nice wrap removal for her as well. And some nice slow facial transitions. I always say like we should have these facial transitions, but it's tough to get them to like move slowly. Sometimes contestants are like happy and then like sad or like trying to be sexy, whatever it is. But she did a great job with these transitions. And just wow, she just looks like a Miss Universe Philippines, frankly. She did in this performance. Naik, really pretty here. Great ponytail for her, just beautiful. Awesome job with all of her poses as well. Bulacan is just giving me 90s Naomi with that hair, and I love it. I love it. I love 90s supermodels. So anybody that does something reminiscent of a 90s supermodel, like when I think back to Michelle at Miss Universe this past year, like her poses, there's something about her look for swim was just giving me 90s supermodel, and I loved that. So I love those performances. Like I love this one. She's excellent. She had a lot of confidence, very sultry walk, but I do wish she would have made a little bit more eye contact with the camera. That's something that can be improved for finals. Basig is nice and controlled. She is so stunning on stage. She had great poses. I just personally feel like she needs to turn up the energy for finals. Turn it up. Turn it up. We got to give a little bit more oomph for the finals. Cagayan de Oro, very confident facials, so I really appreciated that. And she switches up her poses so well. We just see a lot of variation here, but I feel like this is my main comment for the episode, just more eye contact with the camera. A lot of contestants were missing it, and I feel like that could be a missed opportunity. We saw some really great posing from San Pablo, also just gorgeous, okay, gorgeous contestant. I will, however, say she missed the last camera look. We need some stage direction, or I don't know, we really need somebody waving for that last camera. Tacloban had really great cape control, okay, or wrap control, whatever you want to say it. She did not trip during a time that I was like, oh, looks like you might trip there, but didn't. She was very careful. She also caught the camera though. She did have that eye contact. She was doing it. She is very self-aware on stage. Not easy. Palawan. Wow, so confident. One thing that I love about her is that she was always on my edge for a lot of the beginning challenges, like the photo shoot challenges. I think mainly just because of like the lighting and the editing of the images. But I just love how she seems to pick up speed throughout this competition. Very confident, nice posing, nice facials. Of course, like, you know, many others needed that last look on camera. I would have preferred that, but I'm being nitpicky. She did a great job. Kazan province. So great wrap removal here. Okay. Love that. I love a creative wrap removal. And I will also say overall note, I noticed that these ladies, they were not really overworking those wraps. And I love that. You know, one thing I didn't love? I didn't love that the wraps had the logo on the front of them from a sponsor. I get it, but it's giving NASCAR to me. Okay. It's very much giving NASCAR. Also, I like the stage, not huge, not very big for this national pageant, which I don't hate, but because it's smaller, I wish they would have used more of it. My assumption they're going to use it more for finals, but still, Still, I would like more stage. Anyways, Kazan province. So she was falling out of her pose just a little bit, so that can be improved for finals. And my note for her that was just really relax those shoulders. It's like, girlfriend, like you're great. You're doing a fabulous job. Just breathe. And I want a different hairstyle for her. Actually, I'm not loving like the middle part with the pieces pulled back. It's kind of giving me like 1970s, but it doesn't make sense for the look. Like, I love a decade. I love decades inspiration, but it needs to make sense for what you're doing. So I actually much preferred her look when she had like really straight hair. I really like that look more. Or if you're gonna do the curls, maybe change up the part, something. I just want something different for finals. Can you believe it? It's almost time to crown a new queen. Those are my favorite and most memorable performances from this year's swimsuit competition. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Please check out my other coverage of Miss Universe Philippines. And if you have a request for the channel, please let me know what that is. I love hearing from you in the comments. Let's remember to be kind and encouraging to one another as well. Contestants do read the comments. So let's just continue to uplift these young women. Thank you so much for joining for this episode. And I hope that you check out these other ones and that you'll be back really soon.